Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 12, and we're currently stood on top of my capital vessel. There's the Crash Titan rear where we arrived in the last part when we were following the mission. Can't remember what it's actually called now. What's it called? The Off-World Grave mission. And we, right at the end of the video, we got attacked by multiple drones, and luckily I had my capital vessel here, which is shielded, which was able to knock them out of the sky before I even knew what was going on. And the next part in the mission is to go and find that comma ray. I was looking at this, and if you show here, you'll see that the comma ray is in Xerax territory. I know that there's a drone base in here somewhere. There's also another patch of Xerax territory here. So what I would really like to do in this part is explore the moons, find out exactly what's on here. And we've also got some resources. I wouldn't mind getting the 2 pentaxid deposits. There's some titanium here which needs to be mined, which is about there. We've got some magnesium. I certainly would like the magnesium deposits. They're not very big, but at the moment I'm quite low on magnesium. Now the other thing I've been thinking of is that the Silver Shade is good as a scout, doesn't really have the defensive capabilities. I think I've actually taken some damage here as well. Yeah. I never repaired the damage from that attack because I didn't hit them, but they managed to hit me a couple of times. So I think that's about it. Yeah, I think oh nope, there's a little bit of damage there. Yeah, so I think the Silver Shade isn't really strong enough to go head to head with serious opposition. So I'm looking for an upgrade, and I did consider the MCR and Talon, but to me it's got too many vulnerable front ends. And of course the Marauder, it looks great, but it's not CPU compliant anymore. And if you watch my Alpha 11 series, I was actually using this Merc-MXSE. Now it has to be upgraded before we can use it because it doesn't come with a shield, and also it's not level 3, but I can put the equipment in it to do what I want to do. And I'm kind of half thinking that I might be able to take advantage of the new change and actually put in a mining. Let's see what we've got here. What's it? Mining laser now, isn't it? We got. Is it a mining laser? I can't remember where it is now. Let's have a quick look through. Module tier 2 laser there. So I'm kind of half thinking, can we get in something that will allow us to collect ore as well? So that's what I'm thinking of. And to go to the factory, so we're well over with iron ingots. We need some carbon substrates, not a problem. I mean, truthfully, I've got all the resources I need for this. I think the only thing I haven't got is carbon substrate. Yes, I have got loads of carbon substrate. What was it now? It was, I can't remember what it was now. It's not copper. Forgotten what I needed. Sorry about this. Let's have a quick look. So we need cobalt. Well, we can do this now. Let's put the. Let's give me. Wow, I've got loads of cobalt. There. And then we just need copper. 145. Oops, too much again. Well, we're going to need to have the resources in here anyway, because I want to build a hover tank as well, because I want to go into force. I've been thinking about what I want to do, and let's just put some of that back. I really want to be able to go aggressively. I'm also half thinking about split this up. Let's drop that in, so that gives us the capacity to do that. It's going to take me half an hour to make this, but that's okay. We're just going to come in there, get that going. Yeah, and the other thing I'm really thinking of is that if I can, what am I doing? What did I get into there? Because I'm thinking about SVs. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm thinking about building a space carrier, which would be effectively a mobile space base. I'm not sure if I'd get that from the workshop. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it from the workshop or actually build it from scratch. Anyway, let's just get down to where we're going to go. I think what I want to do is go into this area, and we're going to use the capital vessel. So I'm not going to wander around the surface with just the lightly armored ships. All these plants are growing. I'm not sure why I'm wandering around that. So we're just going to get into here. And as I say, the objective in this part is to... no, let's get into good habits. I'm going to get that there. And let's just fire off. It says there's something 2.53. I think I'd like to uncover all these resources if possible. We'll start with this one here. I'm not particularly that interested in iron. And I know I'm going away from the comma ray, but considering the size of the moon, just to say, if I go around this way, we're going to come back to there anyway. So, and we got something up there that I want to check out. So this is just going to be exploration. We're just going to come in here. That's silicon. How am I off the silicon? Let me just see. We got 2,000. I suppose mining out the silicon could be quite useful. As I say, I don't want iron, but that's silicon. I mean, it's a medium deposit, so I shouldn't really be turning it down. And of course, the nice thing about all this, none of this stuff is actually defended, so I think we can get in and grab this silicon. So apologies that this may not be a particularly exciting video. Actually, let's just move that back a little bit and up a bit. I might be able to maneuver a little bit better now. I can actually be able to see the back of the ship properly in relation to the ground. If we get in about here, I mean, there's... I'm just going to come here. I have to watch my step when I get out. Whoops. Get rid of that. Right, so we're just going to turn that off. I think we'll go out the front entrance. Look up to that. Yeah, there we are. Find the deposit. There it is. Right under the shadow of the ship. We should be reasonably safe from wandering drones because I've got the capital vessel on overwatch. So we're just going to get in here, find out the silicon. Right, we're just picking up the last few bits and pieces. I'm right on the extent of the drone at the moment. I'm just going to have to... I think that should be about it. Oh, there's a little bit there. I think that should be everything. Yep, we got that. And what? How much? We got 1,268 silicon ore from that. I think that should keep things going for a little while. Just gonna go back into the ship. I'm okay for food. And right, next things. Power on. Really, what you need is almost a control panel that you can reach. We've got a very small pentaxid deposit there, which is the next nearest things. I certainly want that. It's a little bit glary, but I think we can live with that. Right, this is 112. I'm gonna jump out here. I don't think I'm gonna mess about. Turn that off. I'm gonna leave the thrusters on, to be honest. We won't be here very long. It won't take long to mine out some taxid deposit. If I can find it. Where's it gone? There it is. There's actually a little bit of pentaxid over there as well. It's getting a bit dark and dingy, but be okay. Oops. And it shouldn't take long. Normally, when it's a very small deposit, it's just a little module like this. Right, we got 33 pentaxid for that, and we might as well grab the little bit here as well. Let's take this. We're going to be a swarm of locusts stripping all the valuable resources out of this planet. Or moon, not the planet, what am I on about? So that's the exit done. Okay, we're back to here. What's the next nearest resource? This is something. I think what we'll do is we'll go up this way. There's a resource there. We've got something there. If we kind of head north, I don't think there's anything that way. And we'll head this way and then we'll pick up this resource on the way up as well. We'll see what this is. That's another small silicon deposit. So I don't think I need any more silicon just yet. I think that just that one deposit would have been more than enough. I'm interested to see what this is. Actually, this looks like a crashed ship. Okay, things could be interesting. Right, yeah, we found a crashed capital vessel. Now these often have a lot of thrusters on them. Let's get down alongside this. I can see thrusters over there. If we can line up across the bank here. Oh, I think this would be worth looting. Crash capital vessel in. Really close. This time we would definitely be turning off the night vision goggles and the thrusters. Do I have a core? That's the question. Review. Structure out. No cores. Right. Access device. Just make about 5 of them. Let's go take a look. See. Night vision. Yeah, there's some nice thrusters in here. Now this would have been a real gold mine if I was going to stick to my plan of making a mining CV. So we'll walk around the back. Wow, look, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thrusters. Got another 2 there. We got this. Looks very much like a large thruster. Yep, large regular thruster. Wow. Got 6 more medium thrusters there. I'd be very tempted to just loot these thrusters out and put them up into the workshop, but at the same time, maybe we go 50-50. Some were actually scrap for rare resources, but things like this large thruster, we can haul that out. We put that up in the workshop, because I do want a hover tank to complement my upgraded SV. Okay, let's just come in here. Just put that down to there. What I'm gonna do is just go into here, and we're just going to deploy that. And I'm just going to have a look, see what we got. So, right, it's got no fuel tank, no O2 tanks, no generators, so we can't loot it for that. We've got 28 thrusters on this. Loads of small ones. We can probably scrap the small ones. A large thruster. Oh yes, this is going to be good. I mean, any cargo boxes? No cargo boxes, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I certainly want these thrusters. And what we're going to do is come into here, and we're going to hook to this area. We've got 240,000. So I'd certainly like the big some thrusters to put up in the workshop. What we're going to do is just going to come here, and we're certainly going to, so we're going to get this big thruster. That's definitely a candidate for the workshop. So is this one. So is that one. And we'll take these 6 as well. Oops. So we'll take these. So what we got here? Got the extra large, we've got a thruster there. What we're going to do is put these on here. And get back to the library. I mean, this is being constructed, so it should be okay. What we want is a big capital vessel so we can put stuff in. Just grab the rack hive. It's not going to let me, is it? Okay. Is it? Yeah, so I can't. I've trapped myself. Never mind. Well, we live and learn. I think the rest of this stuff we'll just scrap out. And then we'll just... I mean, I can always put this stuff in later on. Yeah. So we can't change the blueprint while we're actually manufacturing. What we're going to do is salvage out the rest of these. The flux coils and the titanium plates. So we'll just strip out these. There's bound to be, there's enough one there. It's only going to take you a couple more over here. And these flux coils will be very useful. There's another one tucked down in there. Oops. We got some steel plates there by accident. I think there's some more just in there. So we're just gonna pick that one, pick that one, pick that one. Let's see if I've got everything. Right, so we're down to one enclosed. Well, we've got some more here enclosed. So there's some more here somewhere. I'm certainly not leaving without them. There's one there, so I'll handle on that one. Pick that one. Got to. Where's the small ones hidden? Okay. Got hard. Right, they're actually buried in the. Here they are. So we'll just cut you off. Scrap or tree. I think we'll scrap these. We got here. We got. So that's 2 more. Anything else? Take the lights. That gets rid of the flare that I'm now putting up with. Okay, let me just get here. We'll just have to go to. There's a steel block there. So what we got in here? Take the consoles. Okay, we got. Well, a multi-tool. I think it was Scathlon who said that you can sell multi-tools. My problem at the moment is I need to find someone who wants to buy them. Okay, we've got one thruster, small thruster left. There it is. It's up that way, 27 meters away. Take that there. Just get through. Take the doors. There it is. There. And we'll just flip that away. Oops. we need now is to mark these other thrusters. Where are you? Where will you be hiding? Okay. Maybe jump. Here's an enclosed thruster there. Just whip that away. And another bit dropped off. There's another one over there. There it is. These are like hidden type thrusters. Something's completely collapsed, but I can't see where it collapsed. Sometimes you get these mystery collapses and nope. Okay. Just take that. Review. Yeah, I mean it's probably despawned by now. And get this one. This one's gonna be a little bit of a this one's just tucked in here, so there's actually an RCS there. So you take the RCS, that's going to give you some energy matrices and oscillators. I would guess that the other thruster is on this side somewhere, the last remaining one. We'll just find it. There it is, it's enclosed there, 13 meters away. Just pick that door. This looks like this one might. Oops, nearly collected by accident. So we got that there. So I think we got virtually everything from this. There's an O2 station here. We've got the RCS. So we've got all the cores. All we got left now is steel plates. And so I think what we'll do is we'll just have a little bit of a scavenge through just to see if there's any hidden loot boxes in here. I would guess that there isn't, but you never know. If you don't look, you don't find. And to be honest, the steel plates would be useless. I'm not seeing anything that would be thick enough really to hold a loot box. Let's see. Yeah, I mean the steel plates would be useful. Oops. I don't think anything's going to be underground. Just have a quick look, just to make sure. No. The ship's actually just sat on the surface, so up through here. Review. So just keep taking these. I think that is about it, unless any of you know different. I'm not seeing. We're just a little bit of undermining, mining, so just so that we can get a bigger pile of. So if we cut here, that collapses. This is 360 steel plates. I think that's probably about it. Turn the light back on so we can actually see things. Core should be in here somewhere. Where did I put the core? There it is. Of course, we'll just retrieve the core. Cancel that. Just make sure there's nothing in this section. Incoming meteorite. Okay, thank you, game. There's one thing, I've never ever been hit by a meteorite in this game. Famous last words. Want to go in this way because we need to top up lots of oxygen anyway. Maybe just shoot that up a little bit. Gonna need some food as well. I think we're okay for food. Let's just put this into here. NCR. How are we doing for storage? So we got a couple of thrusters, big thrusters, which we're going to put up in the workshop. We got 236 titanium plates. Some more oscillators. We've got 37 flux cores, which is going to be useful. I think overall that wasn't too bad loot-wise. So we're just going to get that here. Okay, I need food, don't I? So food. We're down to 250. So I think we can just shoot a pizza there. And come in here. Nope, we're gonna go and turn the thrusters on. And I can't see a thing. Well, it looks like everything. Can't see anything at all at the moment. Where are we? I'd like to come south. I'd like to find out what this is. We've got some resources there, so let's just turn south. Oh, it looks like the sun is just about to come up. So, right, let's just go this way. Apologies, this isn't going to be a particularly interesting video. So, we're just going to come south and see what's going on. Okay, what have we got here? Right, we've got small magnesium. Right, we have to stop and click that. But the terrain's a little bit rough. We can just get in. We're just gonna have to kind of plonk ourselves. Right, so we're actually in hostile territory now. I'm just going to maybe land a little bit like that. And this is small, so it's not going to take long to do it. Let's get rid of that. We'll just go out the tradesman's entrance. Actually, it looks like it's almost underneath the ship, isn't it? Just go here. And just again, just connect up. Go straight into the constructor. This is magnesium ore. What is? Magnesium is the one resource I'm very low on at the moment. So every opportunity to collect this, I need it. Just grab that. That's it. Yeah. Oops, 5. Yep, it's all gone. So we're just going to jump back up into here. Where's the steps up? Back into here again. Can't see a thing. Oops. Can't see a thing. Back to night vision. Yeah, I know we're in hostile territory. Now that looks very much like a xeno mainframe. Now that could be quite a good BOI to take down. Oh, we've got a very small magnesium deposit there. 600. A very small pentaxid deposit and a small magnesium deposit. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to put the... Now, the xeno mainframe doesn't have any heavy weapons mounted on the outside. It's a pretty tough on the inside, but not that tough on the outside. I think what we're going to do is just going to land here. And I'm just going to jump up again. And I'm just going to jump out. I think what we'll do is we'll just use the SV to collect those 2 deposits. Okay, let's just pick up the spices, just do a little bit of, I wouldn't say food shopping, but we'll do a bit of harvesting just to keep everything flowing in nicely. Don't need that, but that's ready to go, that's ready to go. Don't need the space carver. So we're just going to come in here, just break that link there. Raw food. I've just been putting it all in here again. Luckily it's all grouped at the bottom here. We got quite a nice pile of food. Let me just kick something off. I think we'll push out a couple more pizzas. We've got a little bit of meat, so if we don't get some more meat soon, we'll be going vegetarian. Although technically we could go vegetarian. I mean, this is just bread. I mean, we've got loads of wheat, so maybe if we make about 5 of those, and we'll just make a couple of meat burgers as well. That should keep everything going just for the moment. I'm just going to jump in the SV or Silver Shade. I better start using individual names now. Just get in here. Okay, we'll just go to night vision and just land here. Okay. Once you land and you've got the suit, what we call it, on, you get that flare from the night vision. Okay, just come here. Just going to drill down again. So the magnesium is very important. So we'll just grab this magnesium. That's it. Then we'll just go over and grab this pentaxid, which is a little bit over there. Can't see it just yet. But we'll grab the pentaxid. Get in here. Meteorite incoming. Watch out. Yes, don't land on me, please. Right, we found a cobalt deposit. I certainly wouldn't mind the cobalt deposit. Oh, there it is. So I can't find the pentaxid. Again, this should be a case of just going straight down onto this. Oh, looks like, well, that was hardly worth the effort, wasn't it? So the cobalt is over there. We certainly want the cobalt. After you. Be like a locust, strip every resource you can find, and if we go land there we can grab the pentaxid at the same time. I'm just going to come in here. Let me just leave that. Okay. I'm just gonna change to the drill. Here's the cobalt. Probably more in. I mean, I do have quite a lot of cobalt, but I don't have as much as I'd like. So just grab this as well. This. And a little bit there. And a little bit there. I think that's about it. Back to here. And of course we'll grab the pentaxid. There's a little bit of iron ore there. Is that silicon or that looks like just rock? Just for the funsies of it. Yeah. I don't need iron ore, but I'll just grab it. I'll say just for the fun of it. Knock knock. Find outpost. Yes. We're getting there. Getting there. if any of you are feeling a bit suspicious about I'm stalling, in some ways I am stalling, because what I would like to do is when we go into the outpost, I'd rather go in with the new ship fully upgraded with shields, because I don't really want, just to show you, so we got that there, but I don't really want to be operating in this area with the SV, and I certainly don't want to go barging in there with the capital vessel either. So we're just going to come in across here. I don't know what this is. This is pentaxid meteorite. What on earth is a pentaxid meteorite? I'm curious about that, but it's a little bit of a long distance away. So there's this pentaxid meteorite there. No, I'm not going to get suckered in. That's how I get myself killed. I think what we will do is we'll take a little bit of a look at the xeno mainframe. Wow. The sun's just come up. Now there are a couple of sentry guns on this. Let me just see. Actually, resource-wise, what have we got left? 1 titanium, 2 silicon, and 4 iron. I think we've got all the core resources except for that small bit of titanium, which we can do. Right, let me just get in. I mean, we got visibility for this, so let's just get in. I can't really see. I would really like to take the xeno mainframe down, to be honest. Waiting to draw some fire. I know there's at least 1 sentry gun on here. I think there might be 2. But the trouble's seeing them amongst all this clutter. This is where the entrance is. Okay. Blueprint production successfully finished. Oh, maybe there isn't a sentry gun on here. I was absolutely certain that there's a sentry gun on here. There it is. I knew you were there somewhere. If I get in close, you can see there's mechnoids and all sorts there. See the mechnoids inside? And there's also an active teleporter there. Whoops. Am I going to attack this and blow it up and then mess up the mission? That's a fundamental question anyway. I don't know if you actually spotted it, but the blueprint complete message came up. So just to finish this video off, we're going to land the SV. We'll land you nice and well forward, and then what we're going to do is spawn in the new ship, and I'll give you a quick tour for anyone who's never actually seen it. Okay, jump out and come here. And of course we'll just break that link. And of course while I'm thinking about it, we'll put a little bit of iron ore in, that and that in. I'm not sure if I'll be able to spawn the ship on top of the... Oh, I might be able to. I do it the opposite way round, so it's facing the right way. With my luck, I'll probably walk off the back of the capital vessel, so... Oh well, yeah, the idea was there. What we're going to do is just get rid of that. We better land properly, I suppose. It's just Oh, I must have turned my jetpack off, so I'm just going to land in there. And what we're going to do is get constructor out, and we've now got the Merc-MXSE. It's got no fuel, but we can soon fix that. Plenty of fuel. Put a little bit of oxygen in, and what we'll do is we're actually power up. We're already fully powered up, and we'll just land properly. I must admit, I do like this SV. If you, it's actually one of Jeff Randall's SVs. The only difference, the problem is, it's really needs a little bit of distance back like that. Yeah, it's one of Jeff Randall's ships, and he's done a really nice job on it. It's capable of having a shield once you've upgraded it. So you're going to need to upgrade it to the next tier, level up to, I think it's tier 3, and then what you also need then is to, yeah, but just to show you up there, I mean, you got a container controller ammo. I'm not sure why that's actually down there. I suppose it can stay there. I mean, at the moment it's light on weapons, but it's got weapons positions. If I show you the CPU stats, you can see it's just below tier 2. So to make this into an effective ship, what you've actually got to do is, I'm here. It's still couldn't have bucked closer if I tried, didn't it? Yeah, I think this landing deck is a bit smaller than before. And if we come into here, actually if I power on, what you'll see is that he's got an LCD here, which explains what to do. It says instructions for updating to tier 3. Remove the tier 2 CPU blocks and add 2 CPU tier 3 blocks. But what you can actually do is, I don't know if we can actually upgrade that. Let's just see if it will do it. No upgrade, so we can't actually. We're going to make the tier 3s, and then it says add 2 generators. Now the generator positions are here. You can see in where he's marked G. And then you've got a position here for, let me just get rid of that. Got a position here for a constructor, and then the shield goes in here, so you can put the shield in here. And then it says add 2 miniguns next to existing miniguns, add 4 rocket launchers. So if I get, and of course the nice thing he's also got here is there's an interior hatch here, so if we're in a really hostile planet we can do a few things. Just trying to thrust this off. It's a little bit. Oh, it's, well, it's okay. Just thrust. Okay, we're fine. And then just to show the positions, what he's got is you've got positions here for 4 missile launchers, and he's got these as for Gatling gun positions. But to be honest, I like the Gatling guns on the front, but I think what I might do is stick with his design. So what we'll do is we'll put another couple more Gatling guns on here, get the shield generating, get 4 missile launchers in, and then we'll have a ship that's going to be capable of taking down low-level POIs. That's going to irritate me after this. We better park properly. So, we're just back here, move forward. Yeah, this is a tighter fit than the before. I think we can just power off. Yeah, I think if I put Gatling guns on the front, this is not going to fit on here. I mean, yeah, we could go back a little bit further. Anyway, in fact, what I will probably do is I'll do the upgrades off camera, because it's just going to be a question of manufacturing the necessary components. I'm pretty sure we can do it. Let me just check. A minigun turret. Where did that come from? Is this part of the new update? That we can now make a. Oh, we're gonna have a look at that. Minigun turret. Let me see. We need this. That extender. Get to tier 3. And I think we got everything else we need. Got a small warp drive. The ship's got a small warp drive in it, but and we're certainly going to need the polarized. I'm just curious now. Let me just get down here. Apologies for rambling on, but this is. Okay, take that. And so some tomatoes as well. It's just. What am I doing? Continue player. And I don't want that. We want the MCL Pioneer. Raw food. We'll just shove that into there. Go to constructor in advanced constructor. Weapons. What we got here? Tool turret. We got an SV minigun turret. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I mean, it creates a whole new possibility for ground support. I mean, where I'd fit it on the current ship, I don't know, but it's something worth thinking about. What we're going to do is just go in here and see. That's a tier 3. So let me just see what we got. 2 small optronics bridges, 8 flux coils, steel plates. So flux coils. Yeah, we got more than enough to make those, haven't we? Because we got not that ones, these ones. 2 small optronics bridges, and we got 6. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with. We need 2 tier 3 extenders. So we're just gonna set those up, ready to go, and then I'll just make all the rest off camera. We should have more than enough resources to do that. So I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we're either going to take down this mainframe, or we're definitely going to do the mainframe and this area here. What order? I don't know. I mean, my instinct is to do the mainframe because we're sat right next to it, and that will give me a chance to try out the layout of the new SV. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.